fucking Break Check, dude.
We are fucking great.
So, before we go into anything, the first thing I have to know about is the fucking spoons. Like, how did you learn how to play those? Like, where'd they come from?
Taught myself. There's no YouTube tutorial. It was just spent a lot of time of just like taking two spoons and it's like, how do they make that noise? And my roommate was not very supportive of the process, but yeah.
Yeah. Brought it out anyway.
Oh yeah.
Okay, right on. I guess I want to talk about like your guys' musical influences. I heard a lot of really good covers tonight. Definitely like heavier stuff. Your screams are amazing. You guys all sounded great, by the way. You guys sounded phenomenal. I guess I'm just gonna pass the mic off. You guys want to talk about the things that influence you as musicians and.
Hey, what's up? I'm Jay.
Introduce
I'm
yourselves as well.
I'm Jay. I am the lead singer of Break Check. As far as bands, I'm very influenced by Rage Against the Machine, Typo Negative. Also, shout out to Enya. She's got a very unique method of songwriting. She structures her songs very well, and she's a really good melody writer. But as vocalists, I'm really influenced by Noah Sebastian of Bad Omens. He's my favorite singer. And then I'm passing the camera to someone who plays guitar.
Yes. Hello, I am Kai. I'm the lead guitarist. I don't know if I could really cite any specific band, but I really like the main guitarist from Jimmy's Chicken Shack. And then really just 90s rock in general is probably my favorite. And yeah.
What's up? I'm Ben.
I think it's good.
Yeah, okay. I'm Ben. I'm the drummer for Break Check, and I've mostly been like inspired by. I'm Ben. I'm drummer for Break Check, and mostly inspired. Same to like Jay, like '90s like rock and like hardcore, like Helmet, Rage Against the Machine. Matt Cameron is like one of my favorite drummers. I'm trying to think, like Neil Peart, Larnell Lewis, actually, he's a goat. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay. And nice. Who we have last?
Hi, my name is V. I'm the bassist for Break Check. I would say a lot of my musical influence comes from like growing up around my dad and like classic metal, like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest kind of stuff. I played a lot of like 90s grunge in high school, and that definitely is part of it. I think in terms of like musicians that inspire me, I really like Nikki Moniger from Silver Sun Pickups. She always plays a Gibson Thunderbird, and that kind of like inspired me as well.
You guys all have like pretty like similar, but it's also vast music taste at like the same time.
We
like,
try.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I want to know like your overall like feelings on the performance tonight. Like where were you guys at? How'd you feel? Obviously the energy was there. That was felt. I was moshing very heavily. Yeah.
The energy of the crowds is always what makes us like perform better. It's like if we're getting love from the audience, then it just translates that much more in like our playing style and everything. But this is our third gig as a band, and
Wow.
yeah, no, everything's
What?
yeah, and we've encountered exclusively affection and support from East Lansing.
I might add that the three of us used to be in a band together called the Red Hearts, and then we broke up, but we still wanted to play together, so we added Kai, and then this is just like it became a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We made a new noise.
Is that why you're sitting off to the side like you didn't know him?
He's our resident sad boy.
Right. So what's your guys' like overall connection to the music scene here? Like how did you get invited to the Fledge show? Like I'm sure it's verbose. It's a large amount of people, yeah.
No, for real. Shout out to Simulation. They reached out to us on Instagram, but
It seems like Simulation reached out to basically every band here tonight.
No,
Like,
yeah.
They kind of put the show together.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if they played for the Fledge, but I mean, and everybody else has like a very different. Nobody, like none of the four of us all entered the East Lansing music scene like all the same. Like my into the East Lansing music scene was Colton Proctor, who is currently the bass player for Queen Jane, but he used to be in a band called Day Shift, and he was like, "Hey man, you should pull up to one of our gigs." And this was like 2.5 years ago, but that was my into the East Lansing music scene.
Okay. I know you're from Detroit, right?
Dearborn, but
Detroit.
Detroit
Okay,
area.
yeah, you could just say Detroit. So how did you meet the rest of the band? Like,
Well, I went to school here at Michigan State, and I graduated in 23. I was on the drum line before, Michigan State drum line. Let's fucking go green. But
go white.
hell yeah. The month I graduated, somebody reached out to me and was like, "Hey, aren't you a drummer? There's this band looking for a drummer." And I was like, "Okay, I'll check it out." And that was Soul Garden, which then we changed the name to the Red Hearts, which is how Jay and I.
Right.
So that
I
was,
wasn't in the band at the time, but yeah.
Yeah, and that was fall 2020.
So were you the third edition to Red Hearts, or it just kind of
joined
just
pretty late in the
coalesced?
game,
Yeah.
but I had subbed in for a couple different bands. They're both in a band called Maternal Instinct, which they're super fucking cool. And just, I'd been doing a lot of like subbing in, basically.
Yeah.
Like the reason I shifted to mostly playing bass when I was like 13 and 14 is because every band that I was trying to be in had like 3 guitarists and no bassist. But it ended up being like, I mean, I love what I do.
Yeah.
But I like being useful, and then when someone's like, "Hey, you play bass really well. Do you want to be in our band? Because we need a bassist." I'm like, "Yeah, of
It's the
course."
utility instrument. I feel like
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
and drums are like the hardest to find in the scene. I feel like everyone plays guitar.
No, they do at the end of the day. Yeah, so I actually connected with all of these guys because I know Jay, and I entered the East Lansing like music scene in probably the fall of 24. I started a band with some of my old friends called Salt Mind. We were around for about a year, did pretty well.
You were in Sock Fight, right?
Sock Fight?
Sock Fight.
I was not in Sock Fight.
Oh.
No, I was not in Sock Fight.
Why did you think it was in Sock Fight?
I don't know why.
I just assumed, because like everybody from, I just assumed that like everybody from Salt Mind was like originally in Sock Fight.
Only one person.
Oh.
That Emma.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aiden was in Sock Fight too.
Oh, Aiden as well,
Yeah.
I suppose. But yeah, in the band Salt Mine, some of the people from it were from another previous band called
Yeah.
So
Sock Fight.
a lot of overlap and like interchangeability between bands,
Yeah,
especially like
absolutely.
between years and semesters as people graduate or move away and like new people come into the scene. It definitely like shifts around a lot. People trying to find chemistry with who they like playing with, what they like playing.
Yeah.
You know, East Lansing's just a melting pot of musicians that have all been in each other's bands, but
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the goal of what like I'm trying to do, right? Is like get involved with the people who are here making music and like creating the scene for what it is, and like understand like the history and like what's actually happening here, you know?
Amen.
It's funny because I met you last night. And you were at the Phoenix House Co-op.
Yes.
And you told me, you're like, this is my brother's first co-op party. I have to set a good
Yes,
example.
I
Like someone
did.
take my cigarette.
No, I did. No, my brother's never the edgiest show that my brother has ever been, concert that my brother's ever been to is probably like Journey. And like he's only just been getting into like metal and punk and grunge, and I don't think he's ever witnessed a person smoke a cigarette before. I don't think he's ever witnessed anyone have a sip of alcohol before. And I'm like, I don't like bring
I do none of those things.
I don't bring that to the home space. I don't want him to like, pull up to this function and see me like, downing 4 beers before our set and be like, oh no, my brother is just a psycho. Even though I am, I try to like not let my freak flag fly so much.
The lip bleeding and the yelling kind of came across. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't yell in the house. No.
Yeah, that's awesome. Really quick, I want to ask about Maternal Instinct because you guys brought that up. Is that still a project that's currently ongoing?
Yep, me and myself and Jay are in Maternal Instinct. I play drums and he does guitar, but also does some vocals. And
Right.
we play, co-op shows, house shows around Lansing mostly, but we've been to the Blind Pig a few times.
In Ann
and
Arbor?
Yes, in
Yeah.
Ann Arbor, and the Sanctuary in Detroit. So we're like around Michigan. But yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
We're setting up a show at the Token Lounge in Westland right now.
Say that loud.
I said we're setting up a show at the Token Lounge in Westland right now. There's no date yet, but we're on breakcheck.band on Instagram, and if people follow it, they will know when that show is.
These guys are fucking rad. This is Break Check. I'm excited. I can't believe you guys have only been like banned for how long was it? Three shows?
months?
But three shows, right? Yeah, you guys sounded fucking incredible.
Absolutely.
And the energy was great.
Thank you.
And yeah, fucking great to meet all 4 of you.
I also feel like Hedrick Co-op, like that was originally supposed to be our first gig, but it got shut down. But I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a blessing in disguise because it kind of like all the people that showed up to see us and then just weren't able to, just like it just built up the anticipation further. So thank you, Hedrick. I mean Howland. I said the wrong name.
Hedrick.
Howland. No one corrected me. What the hell, guys?
I don't know.
Does anyone have any final words they want to say on the band, on music, on anything in general?
Who's your favorite artist?
You got my favorite, like all time?
Yeah.
We're interviewing you now.
David Bowie is
Okay,
my
that's a good pick,
all-time
that's a good pick.
favorite
Favorite
artist.
song, though?
Oh Jesus.
Pick one and you have to stick with it for the rest of your life.
Yeah, if
And
you-
Okay,
This is
I'll,
all
I'll
we
give
got.
I'll give you two. It's Sound and Vision or Station to Station.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm a Black Star homie.
A black. Yeah, if I could ever write anything that intricate,
Oh yeah.
I don't even think I ever could. But.
He also had a lot going through his mind at the time. But
Yeah, like slowly dying
he's
and.
he's like, dude, I'm gonna die. Like that has to be something to process. But yeah.
I've cried to the album a few times. Like yeah,
Fair.
yeah,
I do have one more thing.
yeah.
If anybody is like, watching this and like you want to do this, do it. Like go meet people, go to shows, find a buddy or a couple of buddies and get together and jam and then talk to people and just, get out there and play your shit.
Amen.
I talk to people at shows all the time.
Same
Who
here.
are like, oh, I play guitar or I like to sing and it'd be really cool to be in a band. Like, I wish I could do that. And I was like, you just can. Like, every single band that I've ever been in is just like a group of people who are like, we want to play music and this is how we're going to make it happen.
No.
So, like, I don't know. Like, when I see those people, it's like, no, you can. Like, it's super easy. There's no real barrier of entry. Like, no matter what instrument you play or like what kind of music you want to play, there's a place for it in East Lansing especially.
And literally at co-op shows, no matter if your band's playing there or not, for every person that you walk up to and say, "Hey, what's up?" you have gained a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
True.
Yup.
valid. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you for sitting down with us.
Yeah, you guys are sick. I was glad I got to be able to talk to you guys a little
Thank you
bit.
so
So
much.
yeah, and thank you for doing this, by the way. This is-
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I will definitely send your Instagram page the video once
Absolutely.
it's put together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
You
Thank
guys have matching mustaches.
Kind of.
Oh my God.
yeah. I knew I liked you. All right, cool. Thank you guys.